Mary Jane, will you marry me? Mary Jane! Why did you do that?
To prove to myself that you'll always be there for me when it really counts. You will, won't you, Peter?
Bruh. 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 Fam. Bruh. Son. Let me tell you something. I'm not Spider-Man, right? So I hope that if my proposal, I was to do it on a rooftop, that this would not be at all one of the hypotheticals. If my love of my life at the moment decides that the first thing she's going to do is jump off a bridge to test me, let me just tell you something. I'm going to fail that test. Number one, if that ain't a red flag, right? Now, obviously, she probably wouldn't test me like that because she knows I don't have superhuman abilities to jump and swing and shit. But for example, if she walked into traffic to see what I would do, if you test me like that, you might. That's a red flag. Just know that any plans I had on marrying your ass went out the window as soon as you pull some shit like that. That's. And Peter's all cool about it. Look at him. He's like, yeah, that's what's up. Like, I fuck with that. No, what is wrong with you, Peter? No, bro. This is why niggas like Peter Parker and Bruce Wayne can't escape the foolishness. Because you keep falling for bitches like this. What? Bro, as soon as I would have caught her ass, I'm dropping you off at the crib, and that's a wrap for you. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm blocking you on every social everything. I'm reporting your ass. Probably getting you admitted into some shit. You need to be prescribed something. I'm calling your mom, your dad. I'm calling your pastor. What is wrong with you? What? I wanted to see if you always be there. Yo, we could have went and applied for an apartment and I co-signed on that shit. You could have introduced me to your family and let me talk to your parents and see what we could do from there. You know, we could have went on a vacation together. And then you could see how I act. But for you to jump off a building is your first instinct to test me, son. Fuck any plans I had for you from that very moment on. They out the window, my nigga. You wildin'. You are wildin', Mary Jane. And also, I find out later that this is a clone of Mary Jane. But if she's a clone, that means she's a DNA replica of Mary Jane. So that's even worse because, okay, if you based off the real Mary Jane, I'm still gonna be looking at Mary when I see her like, girl, what? This is one of the wildest scenes in animated history. I don't expect this video to go viral. I don't expect anything from this, but I had to speak on it because just this is a toxic relationship foreshadowing right here in your face. This is how toxic relationships show themselves to us, and we still dive in head first. This is a literal perfect example of it. You know, off that exact moment right there, I should not be fucking with this girl. And he literally was like, oh, that's what's up. I'm ready to do this shit. We got to do better. We got to do better, y'all. This is crazy, son. Look at the smile on this motherfucker's face. He is even more hype. He's like, oh, this bitch is crazy. I'm about to go in. Whew. Man. Wow.